Located in Southern California, not far from the Mexico border, San Diego is the oldest town in California. It has an enchanting natural beauty and a mild Mediterranean climate, with plenty of sunshine, perfect for outdoor adventures. Some of the city's most popular tourist attractions are the museums, gardens, and Spanish colonial-style architecture found in Balboa Park, the world-famous San Diego Zoo, and the Midway Aircraft Carrier Museum. For a little history and shopping, you can stroll the streets of Old Town San Diego State Historic Park or wander through the Gaslamp Quarter. If you want to soak up some of the famous year-round sunshine, San Diego beaches are some of Southern California's best, with more than 68 miles of coastline in and around the city for sunning, swimming, and surfing. Plan your sightseeing in this beautiful city with our top attractions and things. 1. Balboa Park. You'll keep returning to this 1,200-acre urban park for its world-class zoo, restful cultivated areas, museums in refined Spanish Revival buildings and live shows. There's a tapestry of gardens around the park, planted with more than 350 plant species hand-selected at the turn of the 20th century by the botanist Kate Sessions, the mother of Balboa Park. An emblem for the park and San Diego is the Botanical Building, one of many splendid holdovers from the 1915 and 16 Panama, California exposition. Among the largest lath buildings in the world, the Botanical House contains 2,100 individual plants and is fronted by a pond with annual displays of lilies and lotuses. 2. San Diego Zoo. The world-renowned San Diego Zoo spans 100 acres and houses more than 3,700 rare and endangered animals. San Diego Zoo takes up a huge portion of Balboa Park. With animals from the world over, visitors can delight in learning about various species and their lifestyles. From giraffes, orangutans to elephants, giant tortoises to tiny meerkats and all in between, the animals and keepers of the San Diego Zoo share their stories daily. Complete with venue spaces, educational programming and summer late-night hours, this world-class zoo is open to animal lovers of all ages. There are also plenty of restaurants throughout the park, where parents can recuperate with a much-needed afternoon beer. 3. Gaslamp Quarter. The Gaslamp Quarter, San Diego's premier dining, nightlife, and shopping center, dates back to 1850, when a San Francisco man, William H. Davis, built a home for his family on land he wanted to develop into a town. That venture failed, but his house survives. 17 years later, another San Franciscan was more successful at developing the waterfront, though in later years it became known as a mecca for gamblers and prostitutes. Decades later, this Victorian district was cleaned up, both in appearance and reputation, and became known as the Gaslamp Quarter. Now home to more than 200 restaurants, plus boutiques and art galleries, it is on the National Historic Register. 4. Midway Aircraft Carrier Museum. This 971-foot-long floating museum is the best way to learn about and honor San Diego's significant naval community. The decommissioned aircraft carrier is one of the most popular attractions in San Diego. Visitors can get a taste of Navy life by visiting the plane-packed flight deck, sprawling hangar bay, mess hall, and berthing. The museum hosts about 400 active-duty military events annually, including re-enlistment, retirement, and change of command ceremonies, which are all open for the public to observe. Attracting more than 1.4 million visitors each year, with almost 30% coming from outside the United States, the USS Midway is not only one of San Diego's most popular attractions, but it's also the most visited historic naval ship museum in the world. 5. San Diego Beaches. Year-round sunshine and miles of beautiful surf-washed coastline make San Diego a perfect place to visit for a beach vacation. No matter what you like to do, San Diego's best beaches offer conditions for every type of activity. For basking in the sunshine and people watching, head to Mission Beach with its buzzing beachfront boardwalk and seaview cafes. Ocean Beach delivers a dose of hippie chic, and pet owners can let their pooches run off-leash here at the aptly named Dog Beach. Surfing is also popular at these famous beaches. If surfing is your top priority, Del Mar is one of the most consistent locations. Other popular surf spots include Pacific Beach, Trestles, Swamis, and Black's Beach, and beginner surfers should head to Oceanside or La Jolla Shores. 6. Old Town State Historic Park. Built in 1825 after attacks from the Spaniards' enemies waned, Old Town San Diego was the first town in the city to have ever been built. If you're a history buff, you'll love the well-preserved Old Town Historic Park of San Diego. Travel back in time to 19th century San Diego and see what life was like through the attraction's architecture, reenactments, performances, artifacts, souvenirs, and costume staff. Old Town San Diego Historic Park is definitely one of the top places to visit in San Diego if you want to get to know the city better. Visit historic buildings from the city's Spanish past, all of which are now museums presenting their respective artifacts. Some of these museums have costumed artisans you can watch and interact with as they demonstrate their craft. 7. Point Loma. Both a seaside community and a top San Diego attraction, there's a lot to be said for this little slip of a peninsula. Most easily recognized for its hilly views and the picturesque old Point Loma lighthouse, Point Loma is also famous for its historical significance. The first European settlers in California landed here, thus earning it the title Where California Began. People come to Point Loma to view these attractions, as well as to visit its naval base, the Cabrillo National Monument, and walk the hiking trails and take in the stunning views of the bay. With plenty to do and see, it's no wonder Point Loma is one of San Diego's most photographed spots. 8. Sunset Cliffs Natural Park. Dedicated in 1983, the Sunset Cliffs Natural Park is a 68-acre City of San Diego regional park, extending 1.5 miles along the Point Loma Peninsula's western shoreline. On a sunny day, it's the ideal spot to take in the incredible ocean views, dramatic cliff formations and explore some of the unique caves in the area. Savvy travelers might like to grab some food to go or pack a picnic before heading to Sunset Cliffs, as it truly is a great spot to just sit and soak it all in. We loved it as a great photo spot, snapping off some great images of California's iconic coastline. 9. San Diego Harbor Cruises. San Diego sits right on the water, and boat tours are a great way to do some sightseeing and soak up some sunshine and fresh air at the same time. Hopping aboard a San Diego Harbor cruise also gives you a fresh perspective of this beautiful seaside city. On this 1 or 2 hour narrated cruise, you can learn a little history, see the city skyline, and possibly spot some seals and sea lions basking along the rocky shore. Tours include a cruise under the Coronado Bridge, and you can choose to sit either indoors or out on deck. Snacks and beverages are also available for purchase. 10. Seaport Village. Seaport Village is San Diego's preeminent shopping and dining complex. A slice of independence in busy San Diego, the Seaport Village is beautiful and relaxing escape in an otherwise busy world. Come here to window shop the boutiques, sit on a park bench and stare into the ocean, grab a bite to eat, or to simply have a glass of wine and catch some outdoor entertainment. Just a short walk from the Gaslamp Quarter and plenty of boutique and big-name shopping, Seaport Village is a popular hangout for tourists and locals alike.